Hi, my name is Joey Hickey, and I'm going to be talking about the Burton snowboarding company, specifically the Instagram page, just because I've been observing them over the last couple weeks, and I'm going to talk about what I've seen and just my analysis of it. First, I'm going to talk about who they are as a company, like what's important to them, and I first like to say that they take a very strong stand on um, making sure that their clothing and their boards and everything, their gear is as environmentally friendly as possible. And in this first post you'll see right here, it's why go organic, and in their whole entire caption they explain like what's using certain cotton fabrics and other different kinds of clothing products to make the best and cleanest clothing, I guess, possible for the environment, for the people and the consumer. Again, with the climate, they shut down their entire offices. You can see in this photo, they shut down an entire office just to go out and protest for climate change and, well, against climate change, of course, to try and bring awareness to this ongoing problem in the world. Moving on from that, we're going to go into the way that they work with the consumer and how they answer the people that they work with. The first is they had a post about masks when the pandemic was underway, and companies started selling their masks to try and help with the problem of people not wearing theirs. And there's people asking us for about sizes and specific colors, and Burton answered them clearly and concisely. And this is just a simple comment, but it's one of many on every single Burton post. And that's one thing I'll say specifically is, after observing the Instagram account for the last several weeks, I can say that they are very active and they make sure to answer as many questions as possible on their posts. It's nice to see with such a big brand like Burton, especially in the snowboarding world, to make sure that they still communicate directly with their consumer and the customer. Lastly, I want to look at a more specific post. So last year, the Burton company and the snowboarding community specifically lost Jake Burton, who was the founder of Burton entirely, and the snowboarding community is very grateful for what Burton has done, because it's one of the pioneering companies of snowboarding, and it's what's built a massive growth in snowboarding throughout the years. So obviously the snowboarding community mourned the loss, and I think that's when Burton posts that. Obviously they would post something, in memoriam of Jake, but it shows how the snowboarding community still comes together. But they're not just another brand in the snowboarding community, and you can see with all the other brands along in the snowboarding community. And I think that's what makes specifically this community so strong, is that in times of tragedy, they come together, even if they are at the end of the day competitors for sales and clothing and boards. You know what I mean? Like, they still come together and celebrate and mourn for their losses. So yeah, this picture right here of Jake, it's very strong and powerful, and just shows how tight knit the community is. That was my observance. I think Burton is a very good brand, and it's homegrown, and it's a Northeast brand. It came out of Vermont, I believe, and I think just after these last couple weeks, I can only say good things about them and what they've done and how they can continue to grow. Thank you.